What's up everybody, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to walk you through the equipment and setup that I have for this Motovlogging helmet. I've got the tail section of the MT-09 all pulled apart, so I figured now would be a great time to share this with you. If you don't need audio and you're just looking to capture the visuals, there are a series of chin straps that are very affordable. I say not needing audio because these nylon straps do go through wrap around the front of the helmet and creates a gap between the visor and the seal. So you'll get a lot of additional wind noise if you did run a mic into the helmet. Everything that we talk about here today will be linked in the description, as well as this chin strap here. Let's talk about this helmet. So I'm using an Icon helmet, which just by design creates a bit more wind noise. So you're going to pick that up on your mic. I've heard that the Arai helmets, for instance, are a lot quieter helmet just from a wind noise standpoint, which I believe would affect your audio. So starting with an Icon helmet, for whatever that's worth, I've mounted the camera at this chin strap position. I've got a mount point on top. I've seen people mount them on the sides. I think that this position up front is the most natural for motovlogging.
It's the only problem with having a fast car in LA is like, where are you gonna go with it in traffic? Nowhere. I'm
using a GoPro Hero 7. Right? I've heard great things about the 8, 9s, the 10s, whatever future GoPros are coming out, but I've gotten great results with the GoPro 7. You'll notice that I'm using an aluminum housing for two reasons. One, it's additional protection. If it did somehow break off, I'd want this to be, the camera to be protected. I don't really expect the plastic casing that comes with the camera to do much at speed when it hits concrete. I've also purchased this housing because it allows me to mount some UV filters, right? An ND filter they call them. So I'm using an ND2 currently. From what I understand, the ND filters, and you can get a whole pack of them in variety of strengths from this company, Newer. The ND filters help to protect the camera lens from becoming damaged by UV light or from the sun, basically. If it's really dark out, there is a clear option that comes with this as well, so that you're not going to get super dark footage. So there's a whole set there. With any of the GoPros, if you're running a lavalier mic, you're going to need an adapter. All right, so it runs from a USB-C on the GoPro to a 3.5 millimeter plug for your mic. Now, attaching the GoPro to your motorcycle, or to your helmet rather, or your motorcycle, but in this case to your helmet, you want a set of curved 3M brackets. Place them in the center, right? So find the center. And then what I've done, the 3M is pretty strong, but on a super hot day, higher speeds, you never know. So I've also applied a layer of Sugru moldable glue around this 3M bracket. Once you mold it, sets for about 24 hours and it is permanent. So they say, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So just be aware if you've got a helmet that you plan on selling with your bike or something like that, this is a permanent solution. So whoever the next person is going to have a GoPro setup on their helmet. It's not coming off, okay? For better or for worse, just be aware. Now the mic that I'm using on the inside now is a Movo ACM 400. I like it because it has an articulating gooseneck end, so it allows for easy placement and positioning of the mic inside the helmet. Prior to this, I was using the Purple Panda. And the Purple Panda was really good, especially with this dead cat on the end. I think I got pretty good audio. It picked up nice engine notes. I do think it was a little bit more tinny sounding than the Movo. You can go back and watch some of my earlier videos and compare it to some of the new ones and be the judge for yourself. That's my thought. I like the audio on this new Movo lavalier mic, and it's easier to adjust. I had to tape the Purple Panda inside, and on hot days it started to come off, and before you know it I was eating pieces of the dead mic or the dead cat. So a little bit of a mess, but again, good audio. You can go ahead and build a housing for all of this stuff that might live on the outside of your helmet. I didn't do that. I used gaffer's tape, low tech. So with a little bit of gaffer's tape, you're able to tape on the adapter and then tape the cord for the microphone around the back. And on the inside, you're going to want to take the pads out of your helmet so that you can tuck away some of this extra wiring. Unless for some reason you prefer to tape it all to the back of your helmet, I don't think that's a good look. So I taped mine inside the padding. Don't worry, you can't really feel it once it's behind that padding, so it's not going to affect the fit of your helmet. And then once inside, you can either tape or adjust your microphone to sit in front of your face. And that, my friends, is how I'm doing this currently. If you're running a Motovlog setup and you've got some additional input or think you've got a better setup, I'd love to hear what you're using. If you have any questions about this equipment, definitely leave a comment. Again, it's all linked below. And listen, ride safe and happy vlogging. Talk soon.